Hey everybody, Randy Pearson, Vice President of Life and Annuities for Gordon Marketing, here with another episode of Selling Life and Annuities. Today I've got with me from sunny Southern California, our Life RVP, Craig Mira. And today we're going to be talking about how to protect your clients' portfolios against another potential stock market swoon. So stay tuned. All right, Craig. So I know you and I both are very much alike in regards that we are glass half full kind of guys, eternal optimists. But we are in the midst of this continuing COVID-19 pandemic. Fortunately, the markets took a big dive earlier this year, but have come back in a big way. But, another significant market decline could be just around the corner. So, we're in the business of life and annuities. How can we help our clients insulate themselves to some degree from these big stock market drops?
Oh, Randy, I think you hit the nail on the head there. If we look at the markets from 2008 and the financial crisis until now, we've had just a monstrous run, right? COVID hit in February and March. We saw 4 years of market gains go away in 4 weeks, right? Since then, the resilient American economy has jumped back up. NASDAQ's on its highs. A lot of these tech companies are back on their highs, right? But we have a couple things that we have right in our near future. We have COVID still continuing to hang around here, right? And none of us really know how long that's going to be. Yep. And then we have an election coming up, right? So we have two unknowns that could potentially send the stock market in one of two directions, right? If we look at that 4-week route we had in the market, that scared the heck out of a lot of people, right? Yeah. And now we're back at highs. We can have a phenomenon called overhead supply where people start to sell again. There's a whole slew of unknowns that we just simply don't know. Yeah. So helping our clients really protect those portfolios and maybe take just a little bit of risk off the table due to those two unknowns, I think can really be an appropriate conversation to have with our clients.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I know the answer to this, but just for the folks watching this video, what products within the life or annuity space are we specifically referencing in today's video?
Sure. So we tell the same story a lot, right? We have term, IUL, GUL, linked benefit, a number of different products that all solve different problems. But today, we're not going to be talking about cash accumulation because we're trying to protect portfolios, right? So for this type of concept, a safe money concept, I really like to look at the linked benefit products. For name recognition, a lot of you are going to think of the Money Guard, Lincoln Money Guard, One America Asset Care, Minnesota Life Secure Care. Nationwide has a great product. It's eluding me right now. Care Matters. There's a number of excellent options out there that we can utilize, not to do anything more than just reposition some of these funds out of harm's way and put them into a product that we, quite frankly, get a lot of bang for the buck here right now.
Sure. So can you elaborate though a little bit? Obviously you mentioned several products, several carriers, but how, and especially when the title of this video is how to insulate assets from a stock market decline, how do those products different than perhaps an IUL that we may be talking about with an advisor?
Sure. So again, the IUL, the goal there is to build up cash value. The GUL, we're looking for death benefit for the least amount of money as possible. Now, linked benefit, we're going to take, let's just call it $100,000. It could be in a CD, it could be in an equities portfolio, and we're going to reposition that into a product. We're not going to get much death benefit here, but what this product conceptually does for the client is we're going to take that $100,000 and turn that into day one, a $350,000 bucket of money that's going to be for long-term care, right? There's a guaranteed inflation rider on it, but essentially what we're doing is we're using leverage, turning $100,000 into $350K. That's a powerful conversation, especially today in that 60 to plus crowd, where they're really starting to think about long-term care.
So what about underwriting though? I know, for example, you mentioned long-term care, traditional long-term care, underwriting, very cumbersome, very difficult. a lot of declines. How is that different in these products?
Typical underwriting is going to involve about a 45-minute phone interview for the client, where they're really looking for cognitive weakness. We're not so much concerned, right? We're going to have to know the medical as far as prescriptions, but they're not going to do your traditional medical exam. Oftentimes, they're not going to pull an APS. They're simply going to do the simplified underwriting process. But again, that phone interview is going to tell us most of what we're going to need to make a decision. And many times, we're seeing decisions in less than a day.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's interesting we're talking about this during this particular video. I read in a trade publication just the other day that only 6 to 10% of Americans have any type of coverage to accommodate an extended long-term care stay or some type of financial need as the result of their inability to perform the activities of daily living. And that's a scary thing, right? I mean, it is a huge weakness in most Americans' financial portfolio or protection portfolio. So, Craig, if an agent wants to learn more or has a client, perhaps they might want a proposal, an illustration, a quote, how should they go about getting that?
Great question. Yeah, we have a very knowledgeable team over here at Gordon Marketing. Myself, Brady Doppler, Jordan Davis, Paul Bechtel, all on the life insurance side, and Tim Luby is also a specialist on these linked benefit products. So you have 5 people. We can all guide you through that sale, make sure we're getting you the most competitive option or options for your client, and then give you the talking points to have that conversation as well. So it all starts with a conversation and a call over to Gordon Marketing.
Excellent. I know that we also have a lot of learning tools and additional support and information. We can send an agent if you'd like to learn more about these linked benefit products and how you can incorporate them into your practice. Our time is short on this particular episode of Selling Life and Annuities. So Craig, I want to thank you for your participation and your valuable insight and information. For you viewers out there, please make sure you click subscribe and the notification bell below this video so you'll be in tune with future episodes of Selling Life and Annuity. Our job is to help you sell more business and earn more money. And with that, we're going to call this episode to an end. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next Tuesday.